What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, by now, I'm sure you guys have seen a couple videos. I am down here at Hershey RV. This is what they call the media day. So the day before it is opened up to the public for all the dealerships, you know, to get everything ready. But I am picking out a handful of units that I would call my show favorites. And I think you guys are gonna really like this one. And this is a brand that you have been seeing a lot of on my channel. This is the 2026 Sanibel 34 Lounge. And I'll tell you what, they have been on a hot streak for some really good models. And I love the gold tinted windows that they have. But the cool thing about this is not only does it have a proper amount of storage, but you're 102-inch wide body, full construction, what is it called? What is it? Mid-Pro and Full Pro? I'm blanking out. Basically, has really tall ceilings. For, you know, they hire me because I'm friendly. But again, it's the 2026 Sanibel 34 Lounge. But I mean, just like the name sounds, lounge. You know, when you think about that, you think, in my opinion, grilling and chilling. You can see you've got a pretty good kitchen set up here. You know how I really like those horseshoe style kitchens because I think you get a lot of countertop space and a lot of versatility, but it doesn't take up too much room in the unit itself. But this back room is stellar. It's the first time that I've ever seen a TV of this size on a televator, so super cool. Really curious to see what you think. Another thing I find interesting is they have not one, but two Chill Cube ACs, along with the 15K AC up front. So all three of these units can run at once, just like their 33 King model that I just shot, and their bunk model, the 38 Laundry. All very cool, all very different for all sorts of walks of life. But this is what I'm talking about with that head height on there. Pretty darn incredible. It's really nice, open and roomy when you have the dual opposing slides here in the back. And it's a really interesting take for kind of like a bar style dinette. Pretty darn neat. The other thing is too, and I don't want to move it because we're getting with the show, but right here, as you can see, there is a little third little set right there. The cool thing is you can pull that out, shift it left, shift it right. It'll come out to about right here. So it's a fairly large table. So whether you want to get some work done, play some cards, maybe some, you know, drinking games, things like that. But I mean, what do you guys think about this? It's seating for four in a place that typically will not have something like that. I think it's a really great addition. They seem to be really forward thinking on their floor plans here lately. You also got plenty of plugins here into the back, universal Cs, USBs, the works, more over here as well. And then I also like the fact, honest to God, I was not expecting that to come out that way. I thought it was going to be just like an open-ended area for maybe like stuff a blanket in. So that is very cool. You also have the old Dracula shade, baby. Stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. I'll probably come back and hit this unit again sometime throughout the year if you guys want, so where I can you know, show the exterior, because on the exterior portion probably just won't be able to get around the dang thing. Another thing that I like, they're using the 16 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. Now I'm running it off the battery and I don't want it to die while I'm using it, so I'm not going to open it and therefore kicking it on, but it's enough room for a week's worth of groceries. Absolutely no problem. Now flipping it back over into here, I mean, perfect little L couch situation. I'm a big L couch guy. I'm a big lounger, and the lounge works out for me. And the nice thing that Sanibel is doing that some other brands don't is they actually have recliners right here that are going to be directly across from your TV as well. So you can kick your feet up, relax, and chill. And then I believe, let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be one of those easy lift beds that can flip up over to here with a little countertop space for maybe your cell phones, or, you know, maybe if you got a 4-year-old that likes to watch a lot of Bluey tapes and Slime Barbie videos, she can plug in her iPad there. Trust me, I am a dad, and I have watched a lot of Slime Barbie lately. She loves slime, she loves Barbies, and there is a channel that combines the two, and you put slime on Barbies, and Weird Man's channel, I'm assuming, Weird Person's channel, but yeah, Barb, she loves it. Now I'm buying Barbies and making slime in my free time when I'm not watching those videos. So you know what? Shout out to Babe if you're watching. I love you early because you are taking care of the kids and doing all the things to allow me to come out here and record. Gray stone fireplace to keep you nice and roasty and toasty. You also have the sound bar there that you see. And then, of course, you know, oh, shoot, I almost just closed that. Oh, nice thing is here. I'll show you what happened. This closed right here, and then it stopped. Soft close for the camera save of the day, baby. So again, Furrion Chill Cube, 18K and 18K, so a ton of cooling power. You also have the fan up on the roof to do a little circulating. But what do you guys think about the living room? Now here into the kitchen, you're going to see a lot of good workable space. It's not the largest kitchen in the industry, but it is one of the more functional ones. Like even stuff like that, the pull-out hinges with the garbage cans. You also have the TikTok style sink, baby, where you got yourself a little cup cleaner, high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. Waterfall and soap dispenser. LED lights running out the bottom. A little bit less storage here up underneath, but I like the fact that they put the shelves there, so that way maybe some of your stow and go storage you can get rid of. We're doubling up today. Babe, if you're watching, I love you twice. It's the solid surface countertops, the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings, and an oven big enough to cook a turkey in that bad boy. But I mean, look at that. You got junk drawer central, place to put all your stuff. I also like how they're using a real tile backdrop too as well. A couple more GFCI outlets. And then I think this is a real wood finish there for the cabinets as well. Pretty cool. You got a microwave with potato mode, so you know you're covered in a pinch. And then more accent lighting above. But they did a pretty good job. I'll tell you, this is one of those brands that is definitely on the up and up, if you ask me. It's a good little shot right there. That could be potential for a thumbnail. All right, so right over here, right as you walk inside your main entrance, you're going to get your fuse box with 2 floating steps. You're also going to get a couple little octopus doodads, you know, hang a hoodie on me. And then right here is going to be your control panel for all your slide outs, your awnings, you know, all that good stuff, along with your tank heaters. So that's going to be 12-volt pads that stick onto the bottom of your tanks that make sure your tanks don't freeze as it starts getting a little bit colder. Suburban on-demand tankless hot water heater, so it's going to run off your propane. So again, think longer showers, warmer showers for the duration that you have propane. Nice little kind of feel-good window here with the nightshade there, so you're covered. And then flip it around, you have a really nice size bathroom here as well. The porcelain foot flush throne, you don't even have to sit in to know you got enough space. And then you do the dual vanities and a really nice size window here too as well. It's a perfect place to show off the old bowling gun, baby. I like that. 3 pull-out drawers. Same storage up underneath on both sinks, I presume. And then you flip it around. Where are you going to put your towels? Oh, right there, silly. You also have good head height in here. So, I mean, I'm 6 foot, 6'1" with the Birkenstocks on. You got about 6'4" right there, I'd say. And then a 1-piece fiberglass shelf for the shower. And you got about 6'2" right there, maybe an extra 2-3 inches right there. And then this is for your giants. Your giant section will be right over here. Tri-Glide glass series, so you can get in just a little bit easier. You also got a place where you can rest your bum or hike up a leg to do a little shaving. And then first I was kind of grossed out because I thought that was a TP holder and I thought that would be a mistake. But it's a little handlebar where you probably put some soaps. All right, nice little friendly window right here, you know. Maybe roll this up, you know, hey John, taking a whiz, how are you? Enjoy your camping trip, buddy. Now we're into the, dang, this is cool. You got king bed over here. Nah, queen bed? King bed? I can't tell. But you also got storage here up underneath, outlets on either side, and I like how all the windows open up, emergency exit in the back, pull, push, and plop. But I mean, you turn this around, you got another TV on a televator. Your guess is as good as mine as for what that's for. Okay, let's see if I can. You're about to see my brain in live action. No. I don't know, it's unlocking something. Can't quite tell what it is. Heck, I don't know. But so you got your fireplace right here. Hey, do you know what this latch is for?
Yeah. Hey, what's this latch for?
The what?
The latch. It's right here.
Okie dokie. So we don't know what the latch is for, but I'm sure one of you guys knows. So if you guys can help me out, like I say, people hire me because I'm friendly, so we're good to go. So right over here, you got a closet where you can hang up all your clothes. You also have your washer and dryer prep too, if you want to do a little bit more of the full-time and experience. And keep in mind, again, not to harp on it, but the AC power on this thing is incredible. More hanging rods in here, and then you also have the cubbies as well. So you got all the room for my stuff, and then the rest of it will be for hers. You're good to go. You also have the mirrored reflective finish and the cubbies over here on the side. But guys, I think that about wraps it up. Other than the mysterious handle, I think this is a pretty darn cool floor plan. I'm gonna head around on the outside and show you what I can. But again, it's the 2026 Sanibel 34 Lounge, and all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, assuming that they are published, I will go ahead and put down in the description of this, along with a link for Funtown RV, so that way you can access, you know, some pricing or, you know, talk to somebody, assuming you're not going to be down here at Hershey. All right, so one thing that they are doing differently for the 26 is they have moved forward with the Kurt Helix. So I have not personally towed with this before, but I've heard really good things, and you can tell just from the kind of aggressive nature of it, it looks like it would really help out with some of that road bounce for sure. You know, if you hit a pothole, it's probably a much more comfortable towing experience for you. Pretty basic storage here up in the front that is locked here at the moment. But then remember, you got the 12-volt pads underneath, so heated and enclosed underbelly. Rubberized pass-through liner. You got stickers. There's that pass-through storage on this thing is incredible, actually. And then right here, you got your Lippert solid bub steps that hold up to 500 pounds. So the roundies out there will be well taken care of. You're gonna have the awning over here. You can put a slide topper on this probably if you'd like, but they use a 3-inch thick laminated slide boxes. So a little bit of a sturdier construction for that as well than some of the brands that I've seen out there. Also, you got the Bulva TV. I have no clue what that brand is, but it's got to be nice. Metal slam latch doors, and these are a little bit beefier, even though they're not too thick. They are, they're heavy, dense campers. All right, coming around here, yeah, it just gets a little packed down on the back. But you have your 2-inch receiver, 4-way flat, and then you're also prepped up for your backup camera, along with, you know, the ability, if you would like, it is a fully walkable roof. But all right, guys, drop a comment and let me know what you think. Again, it's the 2026 Sanibel 34 Lounge. My name is Hunter. Hope you guys have a great day. See you.